Homeward Bound is a non-profit organisation that primarily focuses on eliminating homelessness within the Asheville area. Homeward Bound opened its doors in 1988, but it wasn't as the mission or the company that we know it now. It was just a hospitality house. In 2005, it incorporated its mission to eliminate homelessness within Asheville within the next 10 years. The organisation have already realised from just scratching the surface recently that 10-year gap was a huge underestimate of time. Their main goals are still, however, to eliminate homelessness altogether within the Asheville area. Especially seeing as everyone is still struggling with the aftermath of the recession and the jobs and employment market is so hostile. Organisations such as Homeward Bound that deal with homeless people and provide a relief form to this problem are so necessary.
So the management structure for Homeward Bound is basically built by the board of directors that are volunteer groups in the Asheville area, and they oversee the executive director, who oversees the 5 department directors. So for every different field Homeward Bound does, like A-Hope and Pathways to Housing, they each have a director who's then overseen by the executive director. So, and then under that there is part-time staff and volunteers. The way Homeward Bound, like a lot of non-profit organizations, hires their staff, and what they look for in staff is basically someone who understands the complexity of the social injustice issues, someone who has experience in the issue area, and someone who is dedicated to work in the issue area and have that passion.
Homeward Bound have invested both time and energy into many forms of advertising. Their 2 main market audiences are the actual homeless clients themselves and the donators who are going to fund this non-profit organisation and keep their mission alive. With the clients themselves, Emily has stated that by word of mouth, mainly through Asheville, I think many people and everybody who is homeless knows that they can come to Homeward Bound and rely on them for their services that they provide. With donators, however, they do need to promote and market and advertise to try and get the funding brought in. For example, last summer, a filmmaker volunteered her services to create a short film explaining the mission, the structure, and the successes of Homeward Bound. Marketing is a key tool for this agency and this organisation that helps them to provide this service and keep their mission of eliminating homelessness alive.
So the way the budget is distributed, priority goes to the 5 different programs they have, and once that's done, they go towards all the prevention efforts. So the key here is trying not to just solve the more current happenings in homelessness, but trying to get to the root of the cause and trying to put a lot of their efforts into prevention. They also work a lot with education. Yes, so Homeward Bound has been a very successful organization, and a way to quantify that had been the 89% retention rate they have for people who they have housed. So this housing first model that they have adopted ever since 2005 helps them focus really on understanding the root and why homelessness happens and trying to form sustainable ways of solving homelessness and looking at it as a system. Management in general had been working collaboratively and with passion to try to solve this issue. We have worked with a couple of the management to see ways our students at Warren Wilson can collaborate with Homeward Bound, and each time we have witnessed the enormous amount of dedication from all of their staff, all the way from the executive director to volunteers.